Dear concerned citizen, crime's up, police budgets are down. The streets are getting tougher every day. There's no getting around it. The world is a more dangerous place than it was even 10 years ago. After the 2008 economic downturn left America in turmoil, desperation, coupled with a lack of police funding, has caused a climate of fear in the streets, where punks and criminals are steadily gaining a larger foothold. In some cities, a man can't even walk out onto his front porch without fearing muggers or worse. Are you going to sit around while scumbags terrorize your family and the cops eat donuts? Nah, I didn't think so. So, what are you going to do about it? I'll tell you what you're going to do. Man up. Learn a thing or two about how to defend yourself and your loved ones from scumbags who would just as soon kill as speak to you. These people don't deserve your mercy. They don't deserve your respect. They fight dirty, and it's time for you to hit back. That's where we can help. The Learn to Fight package combines 3 ebooks that don't just teach you how to fight for show. They teach you how to completely disable anyone who is trying to do you harm. With tons of practical examples and carefully explained techniques, you'll have no problem applying the moves in these books to real-life situations. You'll be able to call on what you've learned at the times you need to most, when your or someone you love's life is in the balance. We're not going to beat around the bush. Some of the techniques shared in these books are brutal. We'll show you how to blind someone, break their fingers, nose, wrists, back and arms, cut their throat, and more. These moves aren't about playing nice, but they get the job done. And you don't have to be Jet Li to master them. It doesn't matter whether you're a 25-year-old man in the peak of physical condition or an 80-year-old woman. Anyone can learn how to better defend themselves with these books. 3 books, 1 complete fighting package. The 3 books you'll get in the Learn to Fight set were carefully selected to perfectly complement each other and give you all the tools you need to effectively defend yourself. Let's take a look at what you'll get with each one. Fight Dirty. A completely unapologetic approach to fighting. This book will teach you how to do whatever you have to win. Detailed explanations of over 50 effective moves and how to use them. Explanatory photos depicting each move. Touch of Death. A full guide to pressure points located throughout the body that can be used to devastating effect against an opponent. Details on other weak spots and how they can be exploited. Self-defense for survivalists. Practical self-defense for any situation. Learn how martial arts play a key role for the survivalist. The one type of martial art best suited for the survivalist. With these 3 books, you will have all the tools you need to make anyone who's giving you trouble wish they hadn't. It's about more than protecting yourself. Learning how to protect yourself is empowering. It can make you feel independent and fearless no matter what the situation. But we wrote these books to do more than that. These techniques can help you protect people who aren't able to defend themselves. With the skills you learn, you might end up saving your wife, your children, your neighbor, or a person you've never met before. We put together this package for good people that want to be able to use these skills to make the world a safer place. Do you have it in you to be a man and do what's right when the time comes? If you do, and we think you do, then you simply can't afford to not buy this package. There are a lot of bad people in the world that do bad things. Learning how to protect yourself and your loved ones from them is not just sane, it's a necessity. We're so convinced that this package can effectively teach you how to defend yourself that we're offering a 60-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's 60 days for you to learn the material, become a better fighter, and decide whether you think we've done our job. If you don't feel safer with the knowledge we've given you, return it. We don't want any unsatisfied customers. But we know that's not going to happen. The information in these books is so simple, even a child could learn. The moves are so useful, you'll be able to deal with almost any situation. You're going to feel more confident in your ability to deal damage after reading these books. We can promise you that. But don't take our word for it. Get your own copy of the Learn to Fight set today and stop living in fear of bullies and degenerates. It's your town, take it back. Learn to fight and learn how to live your life proudly and confidently. Trust us, the scumbags of this world don't want you to buy these books. They want you to go on, being afraid, and running when there's the threat of violence. That fear is what they thrive on. Put a stop to the cycle. Show them what happens when someone steps up to the plate and starts being a man. You have the heart to do it. Now get the skills.